Stop whatever you're doing right now and try this with me, because this is going to take less than a minute and it might change how you see your body completely. Stand up, lift one leg off the ground, and hold it there without holding on to anything. Just balance. Most people go into this thinking it's easy, that they'll last 30 seconds without a problem, but within a few seconds something unexpected happens. Your body starts to shake, your foot starts searching for the ground, and suddenly something that looks simple feels difficult. If that just happened to you, don't ignore it, because that moment is more important than it looks. It's not just balance, and it's not just strength, it's a real-time signal of how well your body is functioning right now. And here's the part most people never hear. That result you just got is often one of the earliest warning signs that your body isn't getting something it needs. Not in a dramatic way, not overnight, but slowly, quietly, in a way that builds over time until one day you can feel it. Now, here's where things get interesting, because most people immediately jump to the same conclusion. They think this is just age. They think weaker legs, slower reactions, and less stability are simply part of getting older, something that happens no matter what you do. But that belief is exactly what keeps people stuck, because in many cases, what you just experienced has less to do with age and more to do with what your body has been missing consistently. And once you see this, you can't unsee it, because your body isn't randomly declining. It's adapting. It adapts to what you give it, and more importantly, it adapts to what you don't. That means if certain nutrients aren't there, your body doesn't just pause. It starts compensating. Your muscles become less responsive, your coordination becomes less precise, and your balance becomes less reliable. And here's the hook most people don't expect. This can start changing faster than you think once you correct it. So before you brush this off, ask yourself something simple. When was the last time you actually paid attention to how your legs feel during everyday movement? Not during a workout, not when you're trying to perform, but during normal things like standing up, walking or turning. Because those small moments reveal far more than occasional effort ever will. And what I'm about to show you isn't a complicated system or a strict routine. It's 6 simple foods that most people already know about, but almost no one uses correctly when it comes to supporting how their body actually functions. And the reason I want you to pay attention here is because the first one is probably already in your kitchen right now, but there's a very high chance you're using it in a way that limits its impact without even realizing it. Let's start with eggs, because this is where a small habit creates a big difference over time. Most people separate eggs into 2 categories. The whites are good, the yolk is something to limit or avoid. So what do? They remove the yolk and eat only the whites, thinking they're making a better choice. But here's the part that changes how you look at it. The egg isn't designed to work in parts. The yolk and the white complement each other, and when you separate them, you lose that balance. The white provides protein, which your muscles need to maintain themselves, but the yolk contains nutrients that support how your body actually uses that protein, and how signals move between your brain and your muscles. And that connection becomes more important than people realize, because as your body changes over time, it's not just about muscle, it's about how effectively that muscle responds when you need it. Ever notice how sometimes your body feels slower to react than it used to? That's not just strength, it's communication. And here's the part most people don't expect. Improving that communication can make movements feel more stable, even before strength noticeably increases. So instead of focusing only on protein, start thinking about how your body uses it. Eating the whole egg, without overcooking it, keeps more of that balance intact. It's a small shift, but when done consistently, it supports both muscle and the system controlling it. And this is where the pattern starts to become clear, because the next food works in a completely different way, but supports the same outcome from another angle. Now let's talk about sardines, and I know this is where some people immediately lose interest, but stay with me for a second because this is where things start connecting in a way most people don't expect. Sardines are one of the few foods that naturally combine multiple nutrients your body uses to manage inflammation, support joints, and maintain structural strength. And here's why that matters more than it sounds. When your body carries even low levels of inflammation over time, it changes how you move. It's subtle at first, slight stiffness, less fluid motion, but it builds. Your joints don't move as freely, your muscles don't feel as responsive, and your movements lose efficiency. And here's the interesting part. Most people don't notice this happening because it feels gradual, not dramatic. But once you reduce that internal friction, your body often feels smoother, lighter, and more stable. That's why including foods like sardines regularly, even in small amounts, can have a bigger impact than expected, especially when combined with everything else you're about to see. And this leads directly into something that affects people even more commonly, but gets even less attention: magnesium. Because if there's one thing your legs will show you quickly, it's when something is off with muscle function. Tightness, fatigue, cramping. These aren't random. They're signals. And pumpkin seeds happen to be one of the simplest ways to support that system without changing your entire routine. The reason this works isn't because of one dramatic effect, but because magnesium plays a role in how your muscles contract and relax. When that balance is off, everything feels slightly worse, movements are less smooth, recovery feels slower, and your legs feel heavier than they should. And here's the hook most people don't expect. Fixing that doesn't require a major overhaul. Sometimes it's just consistency with small inputs that your body has been missing. Now here's where it gets even more interesting, because strength isn't just about muscle, it's about the structure supporting it. And this is where bone broth enters the picture in a way most people don't think about. Your muscles rely on connective tissues to transfer force effectively, and those tissues depend on collagen. Over time, as your body produces less of it, movements can start to feel less stable, even if you're staying active. It's like having the strength but losing the efficiency behind it. And once you understand that, you start to see why supporting those structures matters just as much as building muscle itself. Including something like bone broth regularly isn't about instant change. It's about reinforcing the system that allows your body to move efficiently in the first place. And just when most people think they've covered everything, there's one more layer that changes how all of this feels in real time: circulation. Because even if you're eating well, your muscles still depend on how effectively nutrients and oxygen reach them. And this is where spinach plays a role that's often underestimated. It supports blood flow in a way that can make your muscles feel more responsive during movement. And here's something to notice the next time you eat it consistently: pay attention to how your legs feel during simple activity, because this is one of those changes that people often feel before they fully understand why it's happening. Finally, everything comes together with something simple but powerful: Greek yogurt. Because at the end of the day, your body still needs a strong signal to maintain and rebuild muscle, especially as it becomes less responsive over time. Greek yogurt provides that signal in a convenient way, especially when timed around activity. And here's the part that ties everything together: timing and consistency matter just as much as the food itself. When your body is ready to recover, giving it the right input makes that process more effective. So when you step back and look at everything together, you start to see a pattern that most people miss. It's not about one food, it's not about one change. It's about giving your body consistent support across multiple systems: muscle, coordination, structure, and circulation. And once those start working together again, the changes don't feel forced, they feel natural. Your balance improves, your movements feel smoother, your confidence comes back in ways you didn't expect. And here's the final thing I want you to think about, because this is where everything clicks. Go back to that first test, the one-leg balance, because once you start making these changes, that's the easiest way to measure what's happening. Not by guessing, not by waiting for something dramatic, but by actually seeing how your body responds. And when that number starts improving even slightly, you'll realize something important: your body isn't stuck, it's responding.